Hi. I don't really know how to ever start my videos, like just waiting for it to count down and then I start talking. So today I'm just going to talk about some of my favorite beauty products right now. They're not necessarily like new products or anything, it's just stuff that I like use daily currently. So first I'm going to start off with probably the thing I use the most, which is really cool and it's cheap. This is a Wet n Wild eye palette, like eyeshadow palette that I picked up at CVS just because I really liked the look of this one right here. Just because every single day I highlight the insides of my eyes and my brow bone. And so I run out of colors like this really fast. And I figured this is really cheap, so it wouldn't matter if I ran out of it. I literally got it a week ago and it's running low because I fix my makeup multiple times a day. But anyway, so it's a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in Comfort Zone, and it has two columns, and each one says brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer, and then it has the brown and the green, and it's so awesome. It came with a little brush. I didn't like the brush. It was like really chunky, and it just, you couldn't get in the actual crease good enough to make the smoky eye that it shows on the back. Sorry, the light, you can't really see, but it shows you, it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it numbers like the brow bone is 1, the eyelid shade is 2, the crease is 3, and the definer is 4. And then it gives you like different looks. So if you just do number 1, just like the brow bone, that's a sweet look. If you do 1 and 2, then it's flirty. If you do 3 of them, it's dramatic, and all 4 is wild, obviously, because that's like a full smoky eye. But these are actually really pigmented. Like, I'm not wearing them right now. Actually, well, that's a lie because I am wearing the brow bone color and a little bit of the crease color in my crease, but I just kind of swept it on really fast. But so that's that. This is really, really good for such a cheap price, and I'm kind of really picky when it comes to eyeshadow because I feel like I don't want it to crease up, I don't want it to wear off, I want it to last throughout work. So this is definitely worth buying. Walmart, CVS, drugstores, everywhere. It's Wet n Wild, so you know it's cheap. So that, and then while we're on the topic of eyes, I love, well, I love MAC in general, obviously, who doesn't love MAC, but MAC pigments are always great, and I really have, I mean, I'm almost out because I'm obsessed with this color, but this is Lil White. If you don't know what a MAC pigment is like, it's hard to tell here, but it's like a powder in a glass bottle with a little vial. Here, I'll put a little bit on my finger. You shake it onto your finger. A little bit. See, it's like a shiny, flipping, you know, it's like just really shiny. And I'm actually wearing this right now. I did that brow bone color on the inner corners of my eyes, and then I just took this and swept it over the entire eyelid, and then did this brown in the crease really lightly. It's just kind of like a more natural look I like doing. I mean, I kind of ruin it with all the eyeliner I wear, but these are great. They're also great if you take a brush and you can use it like in a wet form, and it gives it almost like a more dramatic look. It's like increases the shine, and it just looks really awesome. I have I'm having a hard time with my hair right now. I just got out of work, so yeah, I don't even. Um, so yeah, these are totally awesome, especially this color. If you can find this, it comes in handy. I like to pair it with a lot of different things and use it. You can use it as your highlight in your brow bone or your inner corner of your eye. It works really well for that, so it's a worthwhile investment. Obviously, you have to buy that somewhere that MAC products are sold, so, or online or something. So, while we're on the topic of eyes, still, I love this Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eyeliner. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if it's even, because like I said, I was just at work. But I went to work this morning at 6:30, and right now it's almost 2 o'clock, and it's still on. It's still pretty black. It's not worn off. what I love about this is that instead of like a typical brush, this is almost just like a nub. It's like just, it doesn't have bristles. It's just one foam, almost like a foam. I meant to look up what it is, like what it's made of, but that way you can like apply pressure to it and it doesn't just like flop and it doesn't stray. It's almost like you're writing with a really smooth marker, but you still, it's liquid, so you get that nice liquid look and you can easily wing it out. I mean, I don't have it winged a lot today, just have, you know, a little bit flicked up at the ends, and it's so simple. It takes me like 30 seconds to do each eye, and I know it's gonna last hours. So it's Revlon Color Stay liquid liner, and this is in what color? Well, black is black. That's the color. So definitely worth getting. You can get that Walmart, CVS, you know, all those places. And to finish off the eyes, this. I had never heard of this. This is called Fairydrops, and it's a mascara. I had never heard of this, but for Christmas, my dad got me a like Sephora pack of like, I think it was maybe 8 different mascaras, and this, you know, it's like a little sample size, and apparently it's from Japan. And what's really cool about it is that I've never seen a brush this shape until I had this. But if you notice, it's curved and it has 3 little balls. It's a patented brush, like it's their design, and it really like the mascara itself is really thick and it is really voluminizing. And I usually do 1 coat of this because I don't want it to clump, and I feel like it could potentially be clumpy if you didn't apply it correctly. What's cool about the brush though is that it really holds the curl. So after you curl your eyelashes and then apply it, your eyelashes won't fall. They will not start drooping and, I don't know, lose their curl basically. And I mean, from what I researched online, since the brush is from Asia, I guess like a lot of Asian girls and people in general with flat lashes who kind of like they stick out more than they naturally curl up, it's really good for their eyes because it really does hold the curl for them so that their eyelashes don't go back into a downward pointing way, I guess. So that's really cool. I think you have to order this. I've never seen it in store in Sephora other than in that box, and I looked because I wanted a full size, but I know you can order it. I would just Google it because off the top of my head, I do not know where to order it from, which I should have done my research before I start talking because that defeats the point of talking. Alright, and moving off of eyes, just one last thing. This is a Stila Illuminating Powder, and it's in rose gold. It's a finishing powder, so it's after you do your makeup and everything. You just sweep it on. I like to do it at night for like a nighttime look. Kind of give that like candlelight glow almost, synthetically. This is what it looks like. It's like a shimmery rosy gold, which is why it's called rose gold. So it's that. I usually just take like a big brush and sweep it on the back of my hand. I don't know if you'll see a difference. So this is the back of my hand without it, and then I'll sweep it on. No, you can't. I can in person, but it just kind of softens everything, and it's just such a pretty thing. I love it, especially if you do it like along your collarbone and on your chest and the tops of your shoulders and stuff. If you're wearing something that shows your shoulders, it gives your skin this gorgeous like just glow. It's perfect. This you can get at Sephora, I know that for a fact, and it's awesome. It's not like an essential, but nights that I'm going out to feel pretty, it just really does make me feel pretty. So those are the 5 things that I am loving right now. By the way, some clarification. I think you can see my shirt says I want, and that's kind of weird. The whole thing says I want the world, but I didn't have a way to get the whole shirt in the shot, but I don't know. I mean, I think I would just wear a shirt that says I want, because that's pretty much the story of my life, is wanting things that I don't or can't have. So, but yeah, I want the world. Anyway, I'm going to put all the prices for everything in the information. And if you have any questions or recommendations or tips on how to use anything, I mean, all of them are pretty self-explanatory, but just let me know. All right, bye.